Hey, morning. It's 9:47. This is Dirty Trucking. Dirty Trucking. We had an unfortunate incident last night over on, I believe they said Littlefield, a street called Littlefield. Apartment building blew up, and they said it happened around about 4 a.m. And they sent out the emergency alert, and they were on. And I remember back not too long ago, they said they were going to do a test of the emergency alert at a certain time. That time came and went. This phone didn't go didn't do anything. I just happened to wake up to an alert about an possible explosion on Littlefield Street. The phone didn't go and there was no sound, no nothing. Wasn't no alert on my phone. That's the first incident. Now, I bought this water bottle to try to increase my water intake. Plastic. Bought it from that 5 and Below store. Had it laying down here. Accidentally left it in the freezer. I had it left it in the freezer. It wasn't an accident. I just left it in the freezer. Left it in the freezer. Forgot to bring it with me yesterday, so it froze. So I decided to take it out today. I was gonna leave it in the house, let it thaw out, but then I decided to bring it with me in the car. Had it laying down there on the floor. I'm driving. All of a sudden there was an explosion, and I see a little puff of like ice or smoke or whatever it was. Like, what the fuck? And this happened. Shows you how cheap the plastic is. It just exploded open. Instead of this plastic just thawing out, it exploded on the floor. It was laying down there on the floor. I was driving. My purse was kind of over it. All of a sudden, I see this puff of like smoke and a piece of something fly up. And I look, and the goddamn bottom of it had exploded. So now I got to go get me a water jug. Shows you how cheap the material is. This is $5 shit. Next thing, somebody's still coming in the apartment, and this is a painter. He got to be painter, one of the, because he put something in the rug over by my Total Gym and my that corner window in the living room, in the corner of the window of the living room, near that area. I'm walking over there. I went to go put my dumbbell back, and I see like a discoloration on the floor, a little black. And I'm thinking that's some hair over there on the floor. So I reached down to get it up. It's not hair. It's dried paint. Dried paint. The motherfucker coming in there, now you putting paint in the rug. Paint in the rug. And that explosion, they haven't investigated because it's too fresh to happen. It just happened at 4 a.m. And there was no alert. The alert came, but it wasn't nothing with the even when they did the test of the emergency alert system, it was no noise, nothing to my phone. So I don't know if that's the motherfucker that hacked in the phone causing that or what. But it changed the settings to the text messages to my son yesterday. So I switched it back and cut that shit off. You won't be switching my settings on the goddamn text messages. You don't get to do that. You don't get to go on somebody else's phone, start rearranging and doing shit. Your ass gonna get caught. And I need to get rid of this phone anyway because this was a replacement phone from the original phone. And when I had it delivered to the T-Mobile down there on Jefferson, the guys, they took it in the back. And it was supposed to be new. They took it to the back, brought it out to get it set up. But when I went to peel, it comes with the protective thin film over it. It's supposed to be the size of the phone you got. When I went to peel mine off, it was the size of the other model he tried to sell me a long time ago, the slimmer model. That means he had pulled the protective coating off and put that on there. And if he did that, it might have been something they did to the phone. They might be doing whatever this is, or however they get in this phone, they might be doing it directly at the phone company. Getting the numbers or the information they need to hack into the phone. They might be getting it done. They might be doing it directly at the phone company. Because that's what they did when I got this phone. They would take the phone in the back out of my sight. And then they'll come back out with it. And when he came back out with it, this is supposed to be a brand new phone. And you could tell the film had been peeled off of there and put back on there. This was the protective film off of the other model of phone that is a little bit slimmer than mine. So I don't know what they're getting off this phone to get in the phone. I don't know if some numbers on the phone model number, something. But it's something they doing, because every time I would order this phone, they were taking it back. So I don't understand that. I'm just trying to pinpoint how all this weird shit is going on that's accessing to my phone. Now I got the exploding goddamn water bottle. The house exploded. The emergency alert didn't make no noise yesterday. And it didn't do it when they did a test. They did a test that's supposed to happen around 1 p.m., they said. And I waited. 1 p.m. came and went. Wasn't no emergency alert. I didn't get none. Wasn't no emergency. It did. Well, they did it, but wasn't no noise. Not on my phone. Just like last night, early this morning at 4 a.m., whenever they sent this alert. I just wake up and see the alert on the phone. Wasn't no noise, wasn't no nothing. What the fuck? So, I gotta get another water bottle, and somebody's definitely still coming to that apartment. Oh, because I told you about when my classmate had passed away. She got burned in a house fire. Tina, she was on the news. I've seen that house fire, but I didn't know it was one of my classmates. But prior to that happening, they had been coming in there messing with my photos on my coffee table. I can tell they had been messing with them. And I would come home, and there was long hair across one of the aisle stoves. And the first one, I videotaped, tried to show the color of it. It wasn't the color of my hair. Then there was another one. It was long, straight black hair on my stove across the aisle. And then shortly after that, Tina was killed in a house fire. I wouldn't put past, I told you, if they don't stop this illegal entry, this gang stalking shit, I don't think all this shit is happening because it was supposed to happen. I think they was coming in these apartments, they coming in people's residence and doing shit, and the residents don't know. And they end up entering by. They said this guy, several people, I think it was 12 people, they said. Kids, adults. One guy was severely burned. Whoever that guy was that was severely burned, that's where the explosion had to happen. And he was closest to it. So, I'm wondering what the investigation gonna show. What? Was it a gas leak? Don't tell me they was using propane in the apartment. They didn't have the utilities on or something. I don't know. But I don't put it past this gang stalker shit that somebody may have slipped in the apartment and did that shit. Because I told you, they coming in my apartment. Now the painter back. This motherfucker had paint and put it on the rug. And I'm gone long enough for that shit to dry. And ain't no paint ever been over that area over there on the rug. But all of a sudden, there was paint. A little small dab of paint on the rug. So this dirty trucker just reporting what's going on, and I got the exploding water bottle in the car. It was cheap plastic. Goddamn, it can't even thaw out without exploding. Because as long as it was in the freezer, it was fine. But when it was reaching room temperature, the plastic is hardened, and it just exploded from the bottle. The pressure from the ice inside the bottle. Damn. Showed you about this plastic, don't you? $5 ain't you know, you need to stop buying this cheap ass shit. So this dirty trucker telling you what's going on around here. I'm gonna try to attach a link to the house, that apartment explosion over there on Littlefield, so you can see what happened. Cause it's terrible. The building damn near look like it's falling down. All right, this dirty trucker now about to eat my breakfast and get started.